All right, you guys, man. So it's your boy Ticket. Like, share, subscribe as y'all all tap in. Appreciate everybody showing love to the channel. Everybody that showed love. I really appreciate all of y'all, man, for coming through, pulling up, doing what it do, man. I really salute all of y'all, man, who constantly support my channel, man. I appreciate it. Let's get right into this video, though, man. Like, share, and subscribe. So, we already know 50 did a documentary. It's coming out next Tuesday on Diddy. And we already know a lot of people, it's getting a lot of mixed reactions, a lot of people feeling ways about it. Whether it's good or bad, a lot of people feeling a certain way about that documentary, right? So, with that being said, with people feeling the way they feel about that documentary, uh, it is on and cracking. You understand? With open season on people who ain't feeling what 50 did. And one of those people was Dame Dash. Now, Dame Dash, who's been going back and forth with, Jay-Z. He's been going back and forth with 50. You know what I'm saying? He's been going back and forth on Jay-Z. He's been going on Jay-Z. I'm going to say because Jay-Z ain't really been saying nothing. But he's been going back and forth with Cam and all these other guys. You know what I'm saying? He's been going back and forth with 50 and this, that, and the third. He uh, basically went off on 50, saying that, 50, basically he slammed 50, saying 50 doing the work for the man and this, that, and the third, and that, he don't like seeing one black man tear another black man down for the other man and this, that, and the third, right? And so I seen a lot of people, I looked at the comments like I always do. I seen a lot of people in the comments going in on Dame Dash, calling Dame Dash a hypocrite, saying that Dame, how can you sit up here and be mad at 50 when you beefing with Cameron in front of mixed company? How can you do that? When you sitting up here beefing with Cam in front of mixed companies, what people saying to Dame. Now, I don't know how Dame feels about that. I guess Dame feels differently. Also, people been getting on Dame because of his relentless comments on Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? People been clowning Dame about his teeth, trying to clown him about his financial situation. And remember, Dame allegedly was the one who said that 50 was capping and he wasn't gonna come out with the documentary. So once the Netflix announced that they were coming out with the documentary, here comes 50 right on Dame Dash helmet. And he posted a picture of Dame with no teeth in his mouth talking about some, don't listen to dudes like this. You know what I'm saying? He capping this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And 50 really did what he said he was gonna do. He said he was gonna put out the documentary. And I think that I'm not sure. I think that they were saying that Dame was saying that 50 wasn't gonna do the documentary. He was capping, and it turned out to be 50 wasn't capping. 50 was keeping that shit real. He really did do that shit. You know what I'm saying? The documentary is coming out. They've already did the trailer, and they've already did the announcement that it's coming out on next Tuesday, right? Now, a lot of people feel mixed opinions about this. You got people that's down the line on this. A lot of people riding with 50, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, feel a different way. They like, yo, why you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. But 50, he's always been the dude that I guess whenever it's beef, you know what I'm saying, he willing to destroy you at any means. He willing to completely destroy you, or try to at least. And so, a lot of people thought that this was strategic with how he did this documentary, waiting, for Diddy's trial to be over with before he came and did the documentary, kind of letting things cool down on Diddy a little bit, even though Diddy did get some more heat because of, the reports that came out that he was drinking in prison and that he had violated prison rules and was smuggling people in, not people, but smuggling things in and trying to get money in and doing three-way calls and shit like that. The three-way calls, we heard about that in the NBC too in Brooklyn, but you know what I'm saying? You heard some of these allegations, not people, but things, I should say, illegal contraband they were saying. So now we look at all of these different things that's going on and we sit here and we say, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's really on and cracking now between, 50 and Diddy. You know what I mean? And so, like I told you, that report came out the other day about 50. That was ironic. And somebody said, yo, man, Ticket, man. I said, bro, you're not listening. Ain't nobody say Diddy was the one who made the dude sue the dude. I'm saying it was ironic that the private settlement information came out public. Let me say it again. It was ironic that the private settlement information came out public. Public, right? Came out publicly right before, right after 50 dropped the information that he was going to do the documentary. Because that's when the shit came out. Once 50 said he was going to do the documentary, then a day later, 50 just settled, an assault lawsuit where a dude accused him of having him assaulted. That's not ironic to you? That's not ironic to you? So, you know, this situation with Diddy, everybody's thinking this kind of was strategic that Diddy did this. 50 did this because, other than the jail stuff, everything has settled down. And now, look what's going to happen. They're going to smash the gas back on Diddy again, depending on how this documentary is set. If this documentary is along the lines, let me say this one more time. If this documentary is along them lines of what I think it is, which is the lines of, right? Let's keep the shit 100. R. Kelly uh, uh, documentary, Surviving R. Kelly. If it's one of them type, and they got new allegations against this dude and different people that haven't been heard from on this Netflix level, it's gonna get scary. I already know it's gonna get spooky because Mark Curry was an artist for Diddy. And yeah, he did an interview with Art of Dialogue. Art of Dialogue is big on the internet. But Art of Dialogue and nobody else on the internet got to reach of Netflix. So imagine him saying the stuff he said on Art of Dialogue on Netflix, where you're gonna have a bigger group of people hear this stuff. Man, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna outright be crazy. All the things that we're preparing ourselves to hear. And because I already told y'all, Mark Curry already came out talking about all these different things surrounding Diddy. The alleged spiking girls' drinks and stuff like that, popping pills in their mouth, uh, punching, assaulting girls, assaulting Kim Port, doing all this stuff. He already stated that stuff on the Art of Dialogue interview. But if he gets on Netflix and starts talking like this, man, it's gonna get scary. And I'm gonna tell y'all something once again. Diddy never sued Mark Curry. Remember, Mark Curry was with Diddy almost every day for a period of time when they was working, when he was on Bad Boy. And somebody came in here and said, "Ticket, it ain't Mark Curry, Ticket. Mark Curry's a comedian." You guys don't know nothing. You got to understand your information to get your information right. We're not talking about Mark Curry, the comedian. We ain't talking about hanging with Mr. Cooper. We ain't talking about him. The dude we talking about is, once again, is Mark Curry, the rapper who was signed to Bad Boy. You need to Google it. It's two different Mark Currys. Y'all act like it's only one Mark Curry in the world now. Yeah, we all know hanging with Mr. Cooper, but that ain't the one. We ain't talking about him, right? We ain't talking about him. We talking about a whole different one, right? So again, like I said, now and then what that did was, I told y'all, what did that situation with R. Kelly do? It made everybody mad as fuck. What did that do? It rehashed and reopened old wounds, right? Remember that now. R. Kelly shit. And it made people who didn't know, because, some people heard about some stuff within the industry, but when the documentary came on and that shit got so hot, man, it got the motherfucking authorities right back on R. Kelly's helmet. And they went and got R. Kelly big time after that. So that's what I'm saying. Depending on, because this is a 4-hour documentary 50 did on Diddy. Depending on who 50 has in here, what they're saying, and if it's along those lines, man, 50 can start up a whole new thing. And here's the thing. You will make more people mad because they're already mad at Diddy about the abuse of Cassie. They saw that on tape. He can't deny it. But if these out here and more women is saying that he beat their ass and he did this, he did that, it's gonna be more believable to a higher level of people. Because Netflix got how many subscribers? Everybody gonna watch. Everybody subscribed to Netflix gonna watch that. Everybody that's subscribed to Netflix finna watch that. Everybody. This ain't even finna be a question. So Netflix, that shit can get like probably like 60, 70, 80, 90 million viewers. You know that you know it's gonna get a whole lot of viewers. So, Dame Dash, going back to him, his beef with 50, he's upset that 50 is, and like I said before, man, to each his own, man. To each his own, man. But I know how this shit look like it's panning out. It don't look good. I'm telling y'all this right now. It do not look good for Sean Diddy Combs. I know a lot of people saying, hey, ticket, man. But this, then, the third. Man, this shit don't look good for Diddy, man. I tell y'all, man, but you better hope that shit ain't along the lines. Because it sounds like Diddy's team, they got an idea. And I'm pretty sure they have some ideas, some people who was on there. They probably got some birds put in their ear just from the statement they gave. You know what I mean? But it's going to be hard, man, depending on how it hits. And, 50 do put out some good shows. Now, will this be good? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what type of production is going to be from 50. If this is going to be good or not. But, you know what I'm saying? Everybody going to be watching. Y'all definitely let me know what y'all feel, man. Like, share, subscribe. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. Y'all already know what's up. Y'all already know what's up with me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all tapping on in, man. Salute to everybody. I'll let y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. Holla back. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.